What's up, guys? It's Mark Parson, Cornerback Pro, former NFL cornerback of the Houston Texans and the New Orleans Saints. Today is October 1st, 2018. I know and trust that you guys are getting better every single day. You're either getting better or you're getting worse, but you never stay the same. So make sure that y'all grind today. Get it in. You got 24 hours. Let's go. All right. So this video is one clip. It's college football. And what I'm saying is because normally during the season, I usually slow down and I relax, let you guys do your things. You know, you send me some videos, I talk to you. But man, now with social media, Instagram, and the replays, man, I can actually take this to another level. So you're gonna start seeing more videos from me, man. So stay tuned. All right. So this video clip right here may change a lot of you guys' life when it comes to your sports life. Okay. We're gonna talk about ball skills. Now, what a lot of people say is ball skills. Oh, he's 6'1", so he can do it. He can, you know, he's a better cornerback. Or you're 5'8", you're gonna get out jumped. You're gonna see an amazing catch by the receiver, and that definitely is an amazing catch you're gonna see. But you're gonna see certain things that leads up to it, and it's not all about how tall you are. It's about positioning. Okay, so I'm gonna show that to you in this video. We're gonna see it. Make sure you guys email me at cornerbackpro@gmail.com. Ask me for the mind and body training program, the one-on-one mastery, the catching series, and the kick and punt return series. I'm including it all in one. Also, we got the live. Remember, we got Billy McMullen's wide receiver live, which I am on. So you can ask me questions directly. You can ask me questions live. So I'm on that with him, okay? So it's wide receiver and cornerback. The link's in the description box. All right, so let's get it. We're gonna watch this 3 times. You're gonna see an amazing catch. All right, and I just sent this to some of my college guys and pro guys and asked them, hey, what would you have done right here? So that's the type of stuff. When you got direct access with me, we're doing a virtual training, or if I train you in person, I'm going to shoot you some random text messages with a video clip. Okay, what do you do right here? All right, so I'm just giving you a little heads up. And this cornerback does not look short. I mean, I don't know his height, but I mean, it looks like around the same height. Oh, coach, he didn't high point it. I'm going to tell you why. You're going to see why. I mean, it's tough. It's tough right here, fellas. And look at that catch. I mean, that's an amazing catch, right? So what you'll notice, what a fan will say is, what the untrained eye will say, well, man, that's just an amazing catch. There's nothing you can do. You guys notice that fans who talk is almost like, because this page isn't for fans. This page is for student of the game, students of the game, guys who believe in themselves and want to get better, want to get that scholarship, want to get that pro contract. All right, want to ball out on the field, be on TV, whatever it is. But guys and fans, they be like, oh, there's nothing you can do to cover that guy. There's nothing you can do. Well, that's to the untrained eye. My goal is for you guys to see what you could have done. All right, and I'm gonna start doing videos like that. I'm gonna ask you guys, like, hey, I want somebody to do a video for me and show me, do the same thing I do. I want to see you break it down, break the technique down. All right. So right here. So this is one of the things I was going over with my pro guy, Jamari. We're talking about knowing where you are on the field. So there's certain things that you want to do as a professional. Remember, I don't care if you're 12 years old, see yourself as a pro now. Well, you need to know your personnel. So what does know your personnel mean? Know who you're working with. All right, so if this safety, maybe he doesn't have great range to get over top. So you know what? I may play it a certain way. What kind of D lineman do I have? My rush is going to get there. So maybe I can, know your personnel. That's very important. Then know where you are on the field. So I actually have a video. This video that I created, it's I did a video maybe like 3 years ago. And it's a funny video because it's a little, look up this, how to piss off receivers. If you're on my channel, how to piss off wide receivers, Cornerback Pro, you'll see me. And I'm demonstrating this. Now the wind was really blowing, so you could barely hear me, which the guys are hungry, going to figure it out, all right? But we talk about positioning on the field as a DB when it comes to ball skills and squeezing, okay? And which way to turn. Now, let's say you're in cover 3. If you're in cover 3, cover 4, you probably need to be more on top of this guy. number one. Okay, you're going to be more on top. You're going to have a little bit more cushion. All right? Either way, you're going to be on top of the guy. Okay? You want to be on top of him in cover 3 or cover 4. Okay? Very important. Now, let's say you're a man, because it looks like man to me. If it wasn't, it turned into man at this point. Where is he on the field, fellas? I'll tell you where. He's inside the numbers. Look at all this real estate that we have. Technically, this is a bad ball by the quarterback. This is a bad ball. He does an excellent job by getting up, going up there and getting the ball, making a play. But we're going to talk about it. This is going to save you. This is going to help a lot of guys right here. Look. Okay. If we are playing man and this guy, we're in good position, and this guy is inside these numbers, you need to turn to the receiver. So basically, instead of turning this way, you need to turn to the receiver. So you're gonna turn to him. You're gonna see his eyes open up, and he's looking back for the ball. The ball's in the air, and then you can get a hand on him. Now, I'm not saying grab him, but you can get a hand so you kind of feel where he is. Then you look back for the ball, and it's gonna be over your left shoulder that you're looking back for the ball. Trust me, I can explain this thoroughly. Whenever you're this far inside, okay, you need to look back for the ball the other way. All right? You scale high, which means you look up high, then you level out. So when you scale high, that's just, if the ball's there. So you're going to run with this guy as you're looking back this way. Why, coach? Well, here's the thing. You'll be able to feel him. All right? You'll be able to feel where he is with your hands. So I'll talk about using your hands like antennas, like extra sensory points, right? You can feel where if he's going to break it down, if he's going to go the other way, if he's going to try to jump. You can feel it. You can actually feel it in your core. And I actually talk about striking him when with an open hand, right in the gut. That'll slow him down a little bit. But even if you don't do that, I'm not saying punch the guy in the stomach. I'm just saying be forceful when you do turn around. You'll be able to, first of all, play through his hands. Now, if it's a good quarterback, the quarterback's going to throw it where, fellas? He's going to throw it on the outside. So look at all this space. If you turn like this, what he's going to do is he's just going to lean on you, push you off a little bit, and then go catch the ball. That's with a good quarterback. That's number one. Now, at the very end of this, let's say, okay, coach, he's in position. Well, let me show you what he does. So you're like, well, coach, he should have high pointed the ball, though. That's why he got mossed. No. Look at this, guys. See, this is one of the things they do. What they'll do is they'll basically be on your shoulder. So his hand, he's using his leverage. So he looks amazingly like he got some crazy hops. He's pushing off of you. Look, so he can't jump right here because his back is to him. So now he's going for the ball. Guess what? He can feel where you are. He can use you as leverage to jump off you. And then he comes down with an amazing catch because he can do one-hand catch. You see it? Look at that. They're not going to call on the offense. I'm giving you a heads up. So you got to put yourself, just like if you're in a red zone and you go for a jump ball and a fade, you got to put yourself in the best position possible to be able to fight him off, and you go up and get the ball. But right here, your back's to him. He got too much space, so it's a crappy ball by the quarterback. He's going to most likely throw it over here. So if your back's to him and if he nudges off you, they're not going to call it, especially if he doesn't extend with his arm. And then he's going to catch it easy, and everybody's talking about you, how sorry you are. You can't cover anybody. But really, you're good. You're in great position. You're covering a guy. But he used the tricks of the trade as a receiver. That's why I want you guys, that's why I'm telling you guys, knowing these tricks as a receiver, like this is the same stuff Billy McMullen is talking about on the wide receiver film room. That's what y'all got to know, man. It's going to help you out. Okay? And it's in it's in the description box. There's no excuses, man. You got so much information. All right. So right here, like I said, turn to the receiver, fellas. Turn to the receiver if you're inside the numbers or on the numbers. Crappy ball, man. Excellent catch. Turn to the receiver, and we can at least play through his hands. We can fight that hand off of us to where we can actually jump. But you're not going to be able to jump right here because the game is chestnut checkers, baby. They're not going to call it. They don't call it. They want to see touchdowns. Look, you think they on your side? They're not on your side as a defense, guys. You think they want to see great defensive game? What's a great defensive game? 2-0. That's not what sells tickets. All right, that doesn't sell tickets. Great defense doesn't sell tickets. Now, it wins championships. I will say that they want to see touchdowns, but not on our watch, not on me, and not on my watch. Okay, don't have your back to them right here. Now, coach, well, I was taught about leaning and locating. Yes, there's certain, but you got to know where you are on the field. So let's talk about it. So in that video, let's talk about it. In that video, I talk about if you get a great squeeze on a guy and you're on the sideline, that's when you would turn back this way. When your man coverage, you squeeze him, you press him, you off man, and you do a great job, and you transition, you squeeze him, and he's over here. That's when you turn this way, okay? Because think about it. If he's running up the sideline right here, how much real estate does he have out there now? How much open space? And remember, a good quarterback's going to lead him and throw it to his outside shoulder. Well, it's going to be an incomplete pass, right? So that's when you would open up that way. But if we're this far inside, you have to look back to the receiver, man. You're going to get mossed. Or if you don't get mossed, he's going to push off you and then come out here and catch it. And then, again, the coach is looking at you like, man, you can't cover anybody, son. Like, this just may not be your day. I remember Coach Burrow at Ohio University. You know, I started freshman games, and then I started freshman all the way to my senior year. Mostly, started my sophomore year, and it was some adversity that I had to overcome. But I remember my senior year, just had one bad day. It was just a bad day, man. Practice, and he was like, you can't cover anybody today." That's what he said. I was like, man, screw you. I didn't say that out loud. I said it in my head. But yeah, no, man. It's tricks of the trade, fellas. Tricks of the trade, man. It's not all about how tall you are, how high you can jump. If this guy's hands on your shoulder and he's jumping at the same time, look, he barely came off the ground. And the sad part is, I've been doing this for some time, and that's how my brain works. I'm an analytical guy and a creative guy mixed together. So I can see that type of stuff. I don't know if hopefully the coach can see that and be like, oh, and correct it, and not just tell him that you just need to make a play. Look, this is tough, fellas. You got to know these things. But, what you guys probably hear is, oh, he's just too short. He's just too short, or he's tall, but he can't jump. Nah, man. It's technique, baby. It's strategy. It's knowledge. Again, Dennis Rodman was not the tallest guy. He couldn't jump the highest. He understood body positioning. He understood effort. He understood certain things to where he could compete with a 7-footer who could jump higher than him. All right? So, man, we're going to get better, man. We're going to get better every day. The goal is to be the best that ever lived. There is nothing else. So, wherever you are, because it is mid-season, we're about 4 games into the season. I don't care if you're having a crappy season, turn this boat around. Okay? I don't care if you're having the best season in the country. You need to take it up another level. Okay? I don't care if they say you all state, all everything, man. You don't listen to that. You already knew that before. Now let's take it to another level. There's always different levels. Okay? If you're watching 1 hour of film a day, you need to get on Huddle and watch 3 more hours every day. If you got a B average or 3.0, get a 4.0. Let's take it to another level, fellas. You can do it. You got to believe it. Okay? Keep working out. You young guys, because college and NFL guys still lifting weights. High school guys, y'all need to be lifting weights still, even though it's the season. All right? You need to be getting in the ice tub. Still. Be a professional. Be a pro now. If you become a pro now, say like, man, one day I'm going to be in the NFL. Nah, it don't work like that. Be a pro now. What does a pro do? Well, you need to find out what a pro does. That's why I created certain stuff. How to go pro guy. But you got to be a professional now. Ask around. Talk to people who've done it, who are there, who've been there, all right? Y'all got me hyped, man. Let's go. All right? All right, fellas. Email me at cornerbackpro@gmail.com. Ask for the one-on-one mastery program and all the programs. That's taken to another level. Make sure you guys watch every single video on the channel. You will improve. I got a funny story about that in the next video, too. All right. Peace.